Lots.
Oh.
Yeah, you're good in streaming now.
Yeah, I see your
I think I was
Scribblenauts
thinking
Unlimited.
of Drawful, actually, but yeah, Scribblenauts.
Scribblenauts is good. Scribblenauts Unlimited is absolutely the pinnacle of Scribblenauts. It's just so fucking good.
Our story
I actually
begins
have that.
with Grandpa Edgar.
Yeah.
It's the one that adds adjectives, right?
This is the one that lets you
Believe this?
pretty much
But
type
Grandpa
anything
Edgar
you
used to
want.
be the world's greatest adventurer.
It
Grandpa Joe
really
was
doesn't
very
care. It will
different.
generate whatever you tell it
PG-13.
to.
Also an adventurer.
Yeah.
Edgar would often brush away vines or open doors thought to be undisturbed
Hold
for
on,
generations, only to find Julie was already there.
This is also the one with a story.
They competed like this on adventure after adventure.
Yeah.
On one adventure,
They all have them.
Julie beat Edgar to the top of a long-lost
Yeah,
pyramid.
you had bumps.
But the treasure she found was an
I
ingredient.
thought it was
Standard
just
part of your
like
anatomy.
weird hair.
The two of them semi-retired to start a family, and they continued starting that family until they had 42 children. One day,
No, they
Mom
absolutely
and
did.
Dad gave Maxwell and
Seriously,
Amy
what did you do to
two
your microphone?
Amazing gifts. The first was a magic globe
It's-
that let you travel anywhere in the world.
It's driving me nuts.
Was the most amazing notebook.
Now,
This notebook,
so Bobbin, you did the whole cyberpunk thing with
the world would come to life.
Human Revolution. Would you ever go into more historical?
Historical, like what?
Historical, maybe like the Uncharted series, in the sense that you examine, okay, well, this is based off of this real-life event or this real-life mythology kind of thing, and
Oh,
go
yeah.
from there.
Yeah, actually, I got one of my ideas that I have is Black and White 2.
But he played a nasty trick.
No, God, no.
Apple was wrong.
But
Your mic isn't broadcast, Nape.
Your mic isn't broadcasting, apparently.
but yeah, but my
So
idea
Black-
was heavily.
I will see in like 10, 20 seconds.
So, Bobbin, you were saying?
Yeah. Well, Uncharted is not going to happen because I don't own a PS3 or 4.
Okay.
But yeah, my idea was Black and White, and then I would personally write a new version of an old myth.
Okay. I mean, you've always been very focused on narratives. Like, you've done... Yeah, I obviously, The Tomb of Elemental Evil, which I mentioned earlier, and then you also did Academagia, which you
Mhm.
never... which has released additional parts since then, right?
I don't know. I think the developers have been worried about different games and eventually getting the sequel out. I followed up a couple of times, but the website hasn't really changed much.
Oh yeah, that LP, that was really good.
That was a very good...
I do wonder when I see LPs like that, like how much is actually possible from the game and how much is just stuff you made up.
A surprising amount of that I made up myself, actually.
Bobbin is a very good narrative author. Like, you could see all the stories in Tomb of Elemental Evil as well. I think you sort of either drew from personal experience or made up, right?
Mm-hmm. Like, especially when the story started to vanish from the game, was when I started putting in little short stories at the start about
I don't understand why the wizard punished her instead of you. You were the one who was the asshole.
Yeah, wizards are mean.
He said everyone went silent, so maybe your mic isn't transmitting.
Huge with a fucking Y.
Bigly?
Would it recognize like the words like indignant, cromulent?
As far as D&D stories go, how many of those did you actually have from personal experience for the Let's Play?
All of the little stories I wrote for the start of each update, all of them are from personal experience.
All of them? I didn't know that. Was there any reason you didn't end up attaching the afterwards? All of them. I didn't know that. Campaign to the LP archive. Was there any reason you didn't? Or that just ended up getting dropped by afterwards? All of them. I guess it was slow campaign to the LP archive.
I should have posted them as
That
Tindex
just ended up
files.
getting dropped by afterwards. All of them. I guess it was slow campaign recently to the LP archive. Not that I would have listened to it.
I should have
because I hate
posted them
hearing
as
my
Tindex
voice.
files.
But they weren't on there at all. And I know Slowby sometimes doesn't do podcast stuff.
Oh no. Give me 1 sec.
All right. Yeah, I'm listening now. I hear myself, I don't hear you.
Yeah, I'm not hearing you.
That's weird.
Yeah, so 8 problems.
I mean, there's supposed to be one thing for your microphone and one thing for everything else.
So, is the sword thing just always for moderators, or is that specifically for Kalon's thing?
It is always moderators.
Yep.
So I am powerful.
So, Bobbin, are you as disappointed as I am that there hasn't been another really D&D game made in the past 5 years?
I seem to recall that there have